Welcome and welcome back to the Stash. Ultimate Spider-Man has finally arrived, and man, let me tell you something. The first issue was literally everything we could have asked for within this new universe's limits. This is the Spidey story that all fans have been dying to read for the longest of times. But before we get into that, we are trying to reach 800 subscribers before the end of the month, and the support has been incredible as of late, and I can't thank you all enough. I really do hope so that soon I can get more of an uploading schedule under control. But if you like Spider-Man content, feel free to stick around and maybe hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's get straight back into the video. Now to start off with, I really enjoyed the fresh take on his origin story, having Peter become the web-slinger at the tender age of 35. It allowed for more creativity within the writing group, and that's something that the main Spider-Man title severely lacks. Now, the reason why everyone's origin story was put on hold for around 20 years was because of the being named the Maker. He prevented the creation of superheroes and formed a secret council to rule the world from the shadows. But when Tony Stark learned the history of his world, he sought to undo it, which resulted in him being framed by the Maker. The Maker sent out the Maker's Council to attack New York, killing thousands in the process. Pete becoming Spidey a whole 2 decades later than he normally should would obviously mean this world has some huge changes. Having Uncle Ben still around while also having him high up within the Bugle ranks was not something I was expecting. It's also interesting to be able to see how he deals with the grief of losing May, which was due to the Maker. In fact, Aunt May wasn't the only casualty of the attack on Manhattan. Harry Osborn lost both his parents too, meaning there's going to be no Norman Osborn running around as the Green Goblin. Another really surprising thing to come out of Ultimate Spider-Man is Ben Parker and J. Jonah Jameson's friendship. A part I've always liked in the old JJJ stories was when he acted like a father to Peter, because under all that bravado is just a man who cares about the people around him. It seems like Ben is able to bring the best out of Jameson, and this creates a great dynamic, especially since he's almost taken the role of Robbie Robertson. And there was also some great teasers of what's to come within Ultimate Spider-Man. Jameson and Ben ended up quitting the Bugle and planned to form their own news company after there was some change of faces, one in particular being Wilson Fisk the Kingpin. Now, we obviously know that Spider-Man will eventually go up against the Kingpin, but man, I can't wait. I think it's a really fun idea to see where Jameson and Ben's new company goes, because to be honest, I've been really enjoying reading their friendship within the first issue. Another small tease was a speech Harry Osborn gave at the memorial for all the lives lost during the attack on New York. It starts off normal with Harry simply remembering a time playing catch with his dad. However, as he goes on, he slowly becomes more tense with a strange, crazed look in his eyes, almost like a sign of mental deterioration, which is nothing new with Harry. The Green Goblin does appear later on attacking Fisk, wearing an Osborn branded costume. I wonder if he'll be more of an anti-hero opposed to a villain within this story. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the best part of the book, Peter Parker and his family. In the year of our Lord 2024, Peter and Mary Jane Watson are finally married again. This is what us Spidey fans have been waiting for, and now I know obviously it's not the main continuity, but it's just so good to actually be able to read them being together again after all the hard work by Spencer was pissed on by Zeb Wells. This comic in many ways to me feels like what ASM should be, an adult Peter married to MJ with his own children. I really miss Mary Jane being his backbone, and I'm so glad Hickman brought it back. We see Peter confide within MJ about his feeling of needing to be more. It's a really touching moment because it displays one of their best qualities as a couple. I also really like how this entire feeling that he gets throughout the issue also indicates that being Spider-Man is a part of him no matter what. That even when he was never bitten by the spider, he feels empty inside because of it. Because deep down he knows he is destined to be more, to be special, to be the amazing Spider-Man. Jonathan Hickman's writing here is simply fantastic. I mean, he manages to deliver a fresh, bold, and fun new take on Spider-Man, while also keeping what makes him who he is at the forefront. And the way he writes Peter and MJ within this issue was also really good. And overall, this whole issue left me very excited for what's to come. And real quickly, before I forget, I really wanted to talk about the artwork of this book. Marco Cicchetto did a fantastic job. It's probably some of the best art we've had in a Spider-Man title for a while now, besides Patrick Gleason stuff probably. The way he's able to switch between the action scenes to the more slow talking scenes is incredible, and we've got a small glimpse of that when Green Goblin attacked Kingpin. But I really can't wait to see his artwork expand even more when Spider-Man gets more comfortable and goes into full fights. But now to end this video, I wanted to show you guys my favorite scene from this comic, which has to be the birth of the Ultimate Spider-Man. The hologram of Tony Stark continues to speak to Peter. These people stole your future. These people robbed you of your destiny. The question is, do you want it back? Peter takes out the spider and looks at it, as he slowly whispers, I want it. He remembers the words from his Uncle Ben and his wife Mary Jane, as he slowly lets out the spider and allows it to bite him. And just like that, the amazing Spider-Man is born. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because here, any support means so much. I would love to hear what you guys thought of the Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1 down below in the comment section. We can start a conversation. I'm just so happy that this series is finally here and that the first issue really lived up to the hype. Also, be sure to tune in next time for more Spidey content on the way. Same web time, same web channel. Thank you guys again for watching and see you in the next one.